Hello and welcome. It's Treasure Chest Tuesday. This is Susan Taylor Shire, Soul Mastery, and this is our time to collectively magnify wisdom, support, the energetic pulsation of this time, and what we can provide together for our own hearts, our souls, our bodies, and for this world collectively because of the radiant expression of each one of us moving into this world. So today what we get to talk about is how are you doing with it all? Okay, we are in the middle of June and there is no shortage of energy. What we do with it is how we manage our lives and make them the most glorious possible. So one of the things I want to bring out is there's a definite nervous energy going on right now. And I'm focusing a little bit more on the US because I can't tell you exactly what's going on. I know it's worldwide, but I don't know about the opening stages from the coronavirus pandemic as it's going on. But I know in the United States here, the opening has happened. And there's in stages, and California, where I live, seems to be one of the last of the Mohicans, as they say here. And I hope that is not an offensive phrase. I apologize if it is in any way. But what it means is that right now we're opening up, and there's a nervous energy about opening up again. And our old pattern of hypervigilance, and I do mean old, you probably never had it before in this lifetime necessarily, but maybe you did. But it's lifetimes of that hypervigilance of what's out there. I don't know it, it's all new. What am I walking into? Whether it's your first day in kindergarten or a time of crossing the Great Divide on in a wagon, whatever it is, there's this old pattern coming up for us to transform, but it's with us right now. And it also relates to the fact that this new world and its energy actually is starting to come in. And we don't know what to do with that quite because we've never been here to this extent. So it can be a little bit, it's sort of like, you might call it a bride walking down the aisle. That should be the happiest moment of their life, but comes with it the butterflies in the stomach. I'm moving into a whole new world. What is that going to mean? What's that going to require of me? What is the energy that I need to hold in my heart right now? So be understanding of what's going on. Be compassionate with yourself and with others. We're all facing what is deeper inside for us. And the bottom layer behind that is with what we're working with as it relates to, yes, the moving forward into this new world and working with more of, thank goodness, Black Lives Matter, the protests, injustice, all of that. As we work with this sense of feeling disrespected, what were all those D's I had in mind? Disempowered, disrespected. You could probably come up with quite a few of them. Just trauma around the fact that other has had a sort of a pull on our lives, and it wasn't just for us. We couldn't determine our own lives. Others had a say, and this is historical, again, into other lifetimes as well. Deep behind that sense of feeling disempowered and that you don't get to determine your life is a deep sense of sadness. And it's really, really important for us to allow ourselves to grieve. Grieve the loss of our sense of self. Grieve everything that has come to this point. Because unless we, and you don't have to understand it completely. Oh, am I grieving about my ex-boyfriend? Am I grieving about this death? Am I grieving ancient times? What is it? Just let your heart grieve. Feel that sense of, this has been so hard and is hard. And as you let yourself grieve, you're also grieving that sense of helplessness. It's so grievous And we're past the anger into the grief now, the grievances against life. Life being here for us fully. The deep sense of sadness for that. And what happens when you really get into the sadness collectively and individually, because it's all yours, whatever is here, what you're feeling in your heart belongs to you, even though it might be in the collective as well. I want you to feel that sense of what it's doing is allowing your heart to open again, because the ability to grieve opens the heart to deeper dimensions of being able to receive spirit and its guidance in our lives. We talk about wanting to move from fear into love. Well, that love is a divine love guiding our life. It's not just compassion, but that is part of it. It's not just kindness. We've been kind, probably most of us, all our lives to a fault. But it's about being able to feel the power of love in our hearts guiding us. And this grieving is cracking open the old protection mechanisms we've had relating to that helplessness, fight or flight. We don't dare come forward because we're going to get harmed feeling. So let yourself grieve. Let your heart be available to the in a receptive way to the bounty of spirit. That is your true power. And then as your heart feels safe because it's being connected to divine love again, you start to bring that sensation of depth of love that you're guided by, which is a universal component, into your abdomen, into your lower foundation of your body. So you feel that sense of stability, that what is guiding you isn't just kindness and compassion, it's a deep sense of abiding love that the universe holds with you. Helplessness has been a huge piece we aren't even consciously aware of, and our own sadness about that is crucial at this time to engage with, so we can come back to feeling that we have what we need to assist us at all times. And if you feel as though you want to go deeper with what I'm talking about now, that you're in a place of, I don't know what to do with all these emotions, I don't feel like I can move forward safely and with a sense of confidence in my life, we're in the middle of the 3-week class, Activate Your Unique Divine Genius, to ignite your soul's blueprint for fulfillment. So if you feel like it's your time to do this, and it's like, yes, I get it now, it's my time, you can still jump on board. Just go to soulmastery.net or email me and let me know that, and we will work that out for you. I want you to feel that your beautiful heart has what it needs to bring forth the strength needed at this time to ride the waves of the magical, incredible, powerful energies coming through at this time from our beloved universe and beyond. And just one more little announcement. The retreat adventure in Sedona is on. Yes, we're doing it in September now. May was not the time as it turned out to be. We switched it over to September, and it's going to be a time of rebirth and renewal and collective creation codes coming forward. And oh my gosh, what a heart time our retreats are, to really fill your heart with that deep sense of fulfillment, to come to the place of buoyant joy. When you can do that in the collective, you know you have shifted something for this whole world. It's time to come together. We miss community, don't we? And September is a short time away, the way time is moving these days. So, blessings to you. Feel free to contact me about that as well. It's on my website, soulmastery.net. And I encourage you to let your heart crack open. No stories needed. Just let it grieve for the loss of love in your life, so you can make room for the beautiful buoyancy of joy that wants to come your way. I am so with you in that. So much love to you now and always.